every brother that's caught in the crossfire.
Drive It, directed by Nicholas Winding Refn, and stars Ryan Gosling as driver. That's the name of the credits. And tells a story about a getaway driver who drives criminals out of crime and basically does what a getaway driver does. And when he gets attached to his family next door and starts having a bit of humanity put into him, he basically gets in some of their own shenanigans when their father gets out of prison. And when a terrible thing happened, which I can't get into because it's spoilery, it basically drives him to the point where he's now after these criminals who are after him and the family. And now he has to protect those he loves. Now, Drive is a pretty recent movie. It came out in like 2011. And while it was successful when it came out, and it like made over its budget of $15 million, like it made $80 million, so it was a big success. I still think that number is too low, because this is a really great film. It is violent, it is dark, it is really brutal, but it is also a lot of fun. And the way it is toned, and the way the music plays out, and Ryan Gosling's energetic, cold-blooded, and heart-wrenching performance, I think this movie soars above most action films of this caliber. This is a really intense and really unique film, and something that screams different. The tone is kind of fun, but also to the point where it's brutal. There's a lot of violent scenes, mostly in the second and third act. And as I said, Ryan Gosling in this film gives a cold-blooded performance. And when he does need to be calm, friendly, and really optimistic sometimes, he sells it. You really feel genuine for this guy, and you want him to get out of the situation. But when he is cold-blooded and after these criminals, he is just terrifying. But you could really feel him putting his all throughout this entire performance, and he's just a joy to watch. And Ron Perlman, honestly, he is fantastic. Bryan Cranston in this film also did a great performance. Everybody in this movie is fantastic. The family and father and wife and kid, they were all really good. But this movie was just hold together because of Ryan Gosling. And I think if he wasn't in this film or casted as driver, this movie would have been nothing. The action, while not all over the place, like there's not an action scene in every moment in this film, all of it is done extremely well. And the way certain scenes build up to something is just really intense and really cool. Like, the way certain shots are played out and put together, and the way certain frames are lit, and the way certain characters are put into the center of the screen, it just makes for a very mesmerizing experience. And I just was gripping to the couch throughout the entire film. Like, it was incredible. The synthesizing music and use of 80s synthwave throughout the entire movie makes it feel like it is something out of an 80s or 90s realm of film, but the aesthetic and how it way it was filmed in like 2010 or 9 or whenever it was filmed just makes it feel different. And that's what I love about this film. It feels unique and something original. And while the story is nothing to write home about, like I'm sure we've seen this story many times, it is still presented in a way where it's just hard not to watch it. it is a violent film, and when it does have to get dirty, it gets dirty. But overall, I think this film was great. The story and dialogue was all well written and just well told. Everything flowed perfectly, and you understand each character motivation throughout the entire film, including the bad guys. And I honestly have no problems that's a major with this movie. I think it is really awesome, really intense, and Ryan Gosling does a fantastic performance. And I just wish that there could have been more of this movie, because the ending left off where I feel like more potential for this kind of movie or sequence of this movie could be made. Sadly, it hasn't, but I just wish, because I really love this film. I'm going to give Drive an A. Check it out. It is on Blu-ray. It is out in digital and everything like that. When you get a chance to see it, please see it, because it is really an awesome film. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys next time.
Heaven if you sent us down.